I gave the exact same Figma landing page to Claude Code and this new tool called Figma.To.Code. Claude spent minutes generating this page. Figma.To.Code finished it in seconds, but the speed wasn't the biggest difference. When I opened the code, I realized something surprising. For example, all images in Claude's code file were linked to my Figma file. For months, we've been trying to make AI understand our designs using screenshots, URLs, and Figma connections. The problem is LLMs were never designed for this job. They guess layouts, they consume expensive tons of amounts of tokens, and they often miss important details. Figma.To.Code takes a completely different approach. And in this video, I'm going to see if it can actually replace AI for the design to code workflow. Hi, my name is Sergey and welcome to my channel. Here I talk about Figma, Framer, AI design tools, and vibe coding. So if you want to learn more, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and like the video if you like it. And now let's get started. So I have my Figma open and here you can see I have two design layouts of the landing page for a product designer. The first one is really simple, classic, really clean, and the second one is more into cyberpunk, sci-fi kind of style. I will leave the link in the description below to this file if you want to follow along with me and try the workflow yourself. So be sure to check it out. So I will be working with the second frame and this one, the second layout, and let's check it out. So I have these fonts here, the Arbitron, the size is 72, and as you can see, everything is in our layouts. Looks good. Also, I have a video background. Let me show you how it looks. So basically it looks like this, and currently I have only one page, right? But of course you can have lots of pages on your project and the workflow will be the same. The idea is that you have the designs in Figma, right? And you need to export them into code to publish them on the website or something like that. Especially it's going to be useful if you're doing this for example, like a WordPress project. Let's try to test it out. And what I want to do, I want to send these designs to code, and there are several ways of doing it, as you know. The easiest one and the most popular, of course, is Figma MCP, and using the AI agent of your choice, for example, Claude Code, or you can use Cursor or Codex. But the problem here is that they're all AI agents, and that means that you're spending tokens on each pixel that you're trying to export from Figma. So basically this becomes really expensive if you have several pages and the results are not always as good as you expect. But for some workflows, you only need to export the designs into HTML and pass them to a developer. For example, if the developer wants to work on the project and wants to build the project by himself. Again, it can be something custom made website, or for example, something like WordPress. Well, let's check it out and start with Claude. I want to show you that currently I have 10% used of my current session in tokens, and for all the models for the weekly limits, I have 1%. So we're looking at this. The current session is 10%. Okay. And the second tool that I'll be using today, and the one that I want to show you, is by my friends DevRides. It's called Figma.To.Code. I just got an early access to it this week, and it's super simple tool. As you can see here, we just need to paste in the frame, and we need to select the output. Will it be HTML plus inline styles? So basically we're not having a separate CSS style file, or we can use HTML and tailwind CSS. As you can see, I'm using a free plan, so you can also try to test it out for free, absolutely. And the idea is that Figma.To.Code is not using AI. It is using its own engine developed by DevRides, and that means that you're not spending and you're not burning any tokens. So it's completely free. So that means that you're not going to be getting daily limits for token usage. So you can send several frames or design layouts to Figma.To.Code and generate pixel perfect HTMLs, clean HTML code from your Figma file. And it's absolutely free of AI and tokens. So first of all, let's select the landing page that we want to export, go to share in Figma and copy the link. All right, and here I have my little prompt and I'll paste it here. So get the design layout from Figma and convert it into HTML and inline CSS. So I'll copy this prompt and I'll start a new session in Claude Code. So here I have my new session open. So I linked the folder. It's an empty folder, Figma.To.Code, nothing inside. And I will paste the prompt over here. But before we run the prompt, I want to do another thing. I want to copy this frame. I'll press copy over here, or Command C or Control C if you're on Windows. And I'll go to Figma.To.Code. You can use this link over here, or you can use the link in the description below. And here I just need to paste it inside of this frame. And please look at this. The output should be HTML and inline CSS. But for this experiment, I want to open both of these windows. And here I will press run for the Claude Code to see how it works, how fast it works, and how fast it's going to build this HTML landing page. So let's begin and let's do it. So I press here start, and now I go to Figma.To.Code, and here I'll just press Command V, and that's it. So I'm pasting the frame inside of the Figma.To.Code. So I'm just pasting the frame, and that's it. So it's already finished. As you can see, we already have this landing page ready. And for Claude Code, we need to allow and wait for it to work. And you can see we already burned 102 tokens. And here we're still burning. And let's wait. And on the right, Figma.To.Code. And of course, we can look at the code. You see it's HTML and inline CSS. And we can download it as a zip file or copy HTML and paste it wherever we want. So Claude Code is still working. It's a minute, 25 seconds, 26. And already we have almost 3,000 tokens burned. All right, finally it's done. And no, it's still working. You see, it's it's finishing right now. Okay. And I believe it's done. Yeah. We used Sonnet 4.6. All right. So we got the results. We got it in like 3 minutes, and let's see how it looks. So it is almost perfect. We can see that something is wrong on the back. I don't know why this is happening. And now the most important thing is to see how much tokens we've burned. Let's check it out. So I go to settings, I go to usage, and as you can see, I've just burned 3% of my limit and for the current session. So this is crazy. Just for a super simple HTML page, this landing page, which is super simple and small. And let's download the zip file from the variants, and let's just paste it here and extract it. All right, and I will close this. And the most important thing over here, when I got the designs from div riots from Figma.To.Code, as you can see, I exported the archive zip file, and here we can see the HTML file, the index.html, and the folder with all the images from my design. This is super important for me because in Claude, what it does, it exports only the HTML, and all the images are listed here in the code, and they point to Figma website. You see? So they're in Figma and they're not stored locally. And this is a huge pain because you will need to download them by yourself from Figma file. So you need to do this manually. And if we open the page in our browser that was designed, that was built by Claude Code, we can see all the images, but we can see them until we have the file in our Figma. If we delete the file or we delete the frame, we'll lose all the images in our code, because they link to the images that are located in the file. So this is huge mistake and huge pain for this workflow. And the next thing, what we can do, we can use this folder with all our HTML files that we got from Figma using Figma.To.Code by DevRides, and we can open them in Cursor, this project, because I personally prefer Cursor more than the Claude Code. So let's do it right now. All right, so I have my Cursor open, and here you can see I have my folder open ready with the files that I got from Figma.To.Code. And what I want to do, I want to build another page. For example, we have the index, and let's build the about page using the same styles and the same design. So I will just use the prompt, and the prompt will be analyze the project and build an about page in the same style. And I'll be using Composer 2.5. That's the cheapest model, and this is a native Cursor model. And let's run the prompt and see how it's gonna work. All right, so it's done, and let's check it out. We can open it in the browser, and yep, here it is. We have some issues here, but we can fix them, and it looks pretty good. So it has the same style, it has the experience, as you can see. Yeah, it looks perfect. And let me go back so I can click again on the logo, and I can check out the home screen. And here, as you remember, we had a video background, so let's put it in. So I'll just select this hero section, and I will tell Cursor to use this video as a background. So I'm selecting this hero section, and I'm putting in the video, and I say use video as background for the hero section of the home page. And let's wait a few seconds for it to upload the video and to update it in our design layout. So we can close this now, and it's already done. So keep, and let's refresh, and now we have the video, which is super cool. And the only thing that I want to do, as you can see, we have some strange margins on the right. That's probably because this website is not responsive, and it uses the exact width of the frame that was in our Figma file, because Figma.To.Code actually exports pixel perfect designs, so the width is the same as we have it here in our Figma file. So I want to tell it to make it responsive. All right, and Cursor currently will update the code, and it will make it responsive. All right, so it's done, and as you can see, it made different breakpoints. And now let's update, and yep, and here it is. So it is responsive. Let's go here and let's check it out. Yep, here it is. All right, so this part is messed up, so I will need to tell it to fix this part. Fix it. All right, now it should be fixed. Yep, now it's fixed. And let's check it out in our browser. So let's run it in Safari. Yeah, here it is. So you see it's fixed, and we can go to About page. And here it looks good as well, and responsive works as well. So we have some issue over here, but again, we can always fix it in a few seconds in Cursor. What is next? Next, we can pass it again to the developer for him to work on this designs and to implement them on the project on, for example, custom CMS or on, for example, WordPress. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope now you know how you can transfer your designs from Figma to code without burning a single token. And if you want to learn more about Figma, Framer, AI design tools, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like the video if you like it. And please, in the comments below, write topics that you're interested in. And if you have any questions, also please write them down in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.